When folks start talking about the top 3 morning nuts for diabetics, you must eat to lower blood sugar. It usually sounds like just another healthy habit people hype up online. But if you've ever dealt with diabetes, prediabetes, or even those random sugar crashes before lunch, you already know mornings can feel like a tightrope. One wrong move, like grabbing a sugary pastry, a super sweet coffee, or even skipping breakfast completely, and your whole day can kinda spiral. That's why people who've cracked the code on stable blood sugar swear by simple morning rituals. And nuts happen to be one of those MVP foods that quietly do the heavy lifting. The crazy part? You don't even need a whole bunch. Just a small handful of the right ones makes your morning feel smoother, steadier, and way less chaotic. Nuts have this incredible combo of healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals that pretty much work together like a built-in stabilizer, especially when your body struggles with insulin resistance. And honestly, they taste good. They're easy to keep on hand and they don't require cooking, prepping, or any sort of effort. You can literally roll out of bed, grab them half awake, and still be making a smart call for your health. There's a reason nutritionists keep talking about nuts having a low glycemic impact. Most people don't realize that what you eat first thing in the morning can either kick your glucose into high gear or keep it calm and collected for hours. That's where choosing low GI nuts really matters, because your body doesn't need that early morning spike. Your blood sugar rising fast might feel good for a second, but then you crash, feel hungry again, overeat, or hit that mid-morning fog that has you reaching for coffee number 2. Nuts, on the other hand, digest slower due to their fat-fiber-protein combo, and that slow burn is exactly what helps with glucose control. Diabetics often deal with unpredictable numbers even when they're trying their best. So eating something predictable and steady is a relief. You give your body fuel without the drama, and the nutrients in nuts help keep you satisfied long enough to stop you from grabbing the wrong thing later. Now, when people start ranking nuts, it's usually about taste. Like almonds taste better, or walnuts smell weird, or pistachios are too addictive. But when you're talking about diabetics, the ranking switches to something totally different. Which nuts hit that sweet spot of being nutrient-dense, low-carb, high-fat, and super friendly for your metabolism? These top 3 morning nuts have been studied, celebrated, and recommended for ages because they check all the boxes for heart health, energy, stable blood glucose, satiety, and long-term benefits. Their nutrients influence inflammation, cholesterol, blood pressure, and even your brain. And let's be real, when you're navigating diabetes, every food choice has ripple effects, so it's low-key comforting to know some foods make things easier instead of harder. The first nut on the list, almonds, feel like the classic good kid in the class and the one teachers always praise. They're insanely versatile, easy to mix with yogurt or oatmeal, and full of magnesium, which tons of diabetics are deficient in without realizing it. Magnesium plays a big role in improving insulin response, and almonds happen to offer it naturally. The fiber in almonds is a huge win too, because the more fiber you eat early in the day, the more your body slows digestion in a way that stops glucose from spiking too fast. People underestimate how powerful fiber is. It literally acts like a brake pedal on carbs, and almonds are loaded with vitamin E, antioxidants, and plant compounds that support heart health, which matters big time because diabetes and heart issues often tag team. A small handful of almonds in the morning can reduce hunger levels, ease cravings, and make your morning snacks less tempting. And honestly, there's something about almonds that just feel clean, fresh, and energizing. Then come walnuts, the brain-shaped nut that actually helps the brain but also supports diabetics in a ton of ways. Walnuts are packed with omega-3s, which are the kind of healthy fats that help reduce inflammation, support your arteries, balance hormones, and basically give your whole system a chill pill. When your body becomes less inflamed, managing insulin resistance gets easier. Walnuts have a beautiful balance of fat and protein that keeps you fuller, way longer than you'd expect from a tiny nut. They also affect your cholesterol in a way diabetics genuinely benefit from, because better cholesterol means better cardiovascular function, and if there's one thing diabetes constantly pushes against, it's your heart. Walnuts also help with oxidative stress, which diabetics tend to experience at higher levels, and lowering that helps with long-term wellness. There's a comforting depth to walnuts' flavor too, rich, earthy, almost grounding, And when you eat them in the morning, it feels like giving your body rocket fuel, but in a chill, controlled way. And then there are pistachios and the nut everyone loves but doesn't always think of as healthy. What surprises most people is that pistachios have one of the best overall nutrient profiles for blood sugar lovers. They've got protein, fiber, antioxidants, and even compounds that may help lower blood pressure. Studies show pistachios actually improve fasting blood sugar and post-meal glucose spikes, which is rare for a snack that also tastes like something you'd eat while watching Netflix. The cool thing about pistachios is that they help reduce the glycemic impact of whatever else you eat with them. So if you pair them with Greek yogurt, berries, or even a slice of whole grain toast, they help slow down the rise in glucose. They're also super satisfying because cracking them open slows down your eating, which stops mindless overeating. And they've got lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that help your eyes stay healthy, which is huge because diabetics often deal with vision issues over time. There's also a fun factor with pistachios that makes mornings feel less dull, like you're rewarding yourself with something delicious, but still doing your body a solid. A lot of diabetics struggle with building a breakfast routine that actually feels good. Sure, you can go with eggs or oatmeal or smoothies, but sometimes mornings just feel rushed or chaotic. That's where having these 3 nuts as a go-to option becomes clutch. You can prep them in little snack bags, throw them into your car or drop them in your desk drawer, and because they're packed with nutrient-dense goodness, you don't need a lot for them to work their magic. Each nut brings something slightly different to the table. Almonds boost glucose control, walnuts fuel your brain and heart, pistachios help balance cravings and blood pressure, but together they create a trifecta of steady energy, steadier blood sugar, and long-term wellness. Beyond just lowering blood sugar, these nuts help with weight management, which is one of the biggest lifestyle factors connected to diabetes. They keep you full for hours, help your body burn energy more efficiently, and make cravings feel less intense. And because they fit into so many eating styles and low-carb, Mediterranean, high-protein, plant-based, they're easy to add into whatever routine you already have. Plus, nuts in general have been linked to longer life expectancy, healthier aging, and better metabolic regulation, which are huge wins for anyone navigating chronic conditions. People often think controlling diabetes means cutting everything fun out of their diet, but mornings with nuts prove that's not true. These nuts feel like a treat, taste incredible, and still keep your body in a good zone. You don't have to measure out every gram or overthink every bite. You just wake up, snack on your almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, and you're already giving your body something powerful before the day even starts. That's the kind of routine that adds up. Little choices that compound over time. Your energy stabilizes, your mood evens out, your numbers become less dramatic, and you start feeling like you're back in the driver's seat. If you want the simplest diabetes-friendly morning habit ever, this is it.